My amigos. Oh yeah, my amigos. Welcome back, my friends. So this tournament is Oakdale Country Club. This is in Oakdale, California. This tournament happened May 26th. Today is June 14th. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, yeah, my amigos. Let's go ahead and get going. Now, what happened since this tournament was I traveled a bunch of days in 1 week. 3 days in a row, and then shortly after those 3 days of travel, I left to Las Vegas, and I played a 4-day tournament in Las Vegas. Those vlogs will be coming up. But since that tournament, I've taken a little bit of time off just to recoup from all of the traveling and competing and yakety yakety. All right, my amigos, here we go. Hole 1, 491 yards. It's a par 5. The tournament before this that I showed you was also at Oakdale, and I think I shot 83 or 84, so it was pretty bad. This was kind of like at the tail end of my troubles, and I was already starting to play well. So here we go. Alright, I hit a piper in the middle, and that left me with about 223 in. That was my 5 wood. The hole was way above us. And then this is my bunker shot, my 3rd shot. Hit a good shot out of there. I used a 56-degree wedge. I probably had about 25 yards to go to hit the pin, and I put it beyond the pin a little bit, and that was about 6 feet for birdie. So that's solid. I was playing with a 4 handicap on this day. 4 handicap. So after the first hole birdie, that basically puts me at 5 for the rest of the day. Here we go. Hole 2, par 4, 394 yards. Hit it in the middle. It's a solid shot. And then that left me with 103 in. And that was nice and easy with my 56-degree wedge. I put it to about 12 feet maybe. Pin high. And that was low side miss. That's not good. Lately I've done a pretty good job of missing on the high side consistently. That's something I've kind of wished for in 2019, and I'm doing that. So that was low side. That's a par. Still 1 under. Hole 3, 391 yards. This is a dogleg right. And I bail on this one every time because of those trees right there on the left side. And I had to punch out right here. I used my 6-iron to punch out just to put it in front of the green. Gives me a solid opportunity to chip up. This is exactly what I wanted. Solid lie. I just didn't aim high enough. Another shot right there where I aimed low and ended up really low. You see, if I had just gone to the right-hand side of that pin right there, maybe about, 5 feet, I would have been in the perfect spot. But anyway, this is for par. Oh, yeah. That's a good par right there. That's solid. Nice. All right. Hole number 4. I'm still 1 under. This is 328 yards. This is a good idea just to go with 4-iron. And I did. 4-iron, put it right in the middle. And that left me with 100 and maybe 21 in. And I went with my pitching wedge and just backed off of it a lot. And it was good enough. I hit the green and then I rolled back because it's a false front right here. So I went with the right club. And then I was putting uphill, which was solid. So it was probably about 12 feet for birdie. And that left me with about a 2-footer right here for par. That's solid. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Not trying to make mistakes. Got out of that fairly easily. Okay. Okay. 556 yards. This is a par 5. Bailed a little bit right there. There's OB to the left. And so that's kind of what I was afraid of. I just didn't even challenge it. And I ended up going far, far right. But I left myself a good angle to fade this 4-iron in and put it within 100 yards, which is what I was aiming for. So I did. I used my 4-iron, and then that left me with 103 in right here with my 56-degree wedge. And I got a jumper right there. That thing just hopped out of that grass. But I put it on the pin. I almost jarred it, and then it rolled out. And this is for a birdie right here. What do you say? Maybe about 22, maybe 25 feet? A little downhill. Let's see if I can leave it on the high side. Go. Go. Woo! Low side. Low side. But really, I wasn't worried about low side or high side. I was just worried about getting it there and leaving it close for a par.
Yes, sir.
Nice and easy, my amigo. Still 1 under. Here we go. This is a par 3. It was playing like 9 yards on this day. I came up a little bit short with my 56-degree wedge, and then just 2-putted for an easy par. Nice and easy. No damage. Easy hole. You should get a par there. All right, and then the troubles begin. This is hole number 7. It's only 360 yards. I was trying to fade this. I hook it on this shot every time. Luckily, this one faded. Unluckily, it hit a tree up on top. And luckily, it ended up in the fairway right here. So that was my provisional, and I didn't need it after all. I had 201 right there, and I chose to lay up with the 5-iron. So I came up short. But that was okay with me. I just didn't want to challenge the back of the green because I knew there was OB. And then I didn't want to challenge those bunkers. I knew that I could get up and down from this spot right here. So there's my 56-degree wedge. Just a little bump and run. Not too tough, right? Pretty easy.
Go.
And then this is only about 5 feet, maybe 6 feet for par. Yeah. And I pulled it. I've had some issues with some left to right putts. I typically pull those putts, and it's just something I'm going to have to practice a little bit more. So that was it, guys. I was even now. I was even after that bogey. That took us to hole number 8, 355 yards. I put it in the middle. And I had my pitching wedge in hand because it was 126 to the pin. And I didn't think I could get it there with my 52-degree wedge. So I went with my pitching wedge, which goes no less than 130. And I went OB. There's a really tight window in the back. I hit the back slope of this green, and it hopped over a cart path. And I forgot that there was OB in the back, guys. It's really, the OB is so close that I just forgot about it. Didn't even think about it, so I had to go back and hit a provisional, and then I hit it back up, and I ended up tripling this hole, which just, a little bit frustrating. Yeah, I tripled this hole. So now that takes me to 3 over. I had started so strong. So strong. But that's okay. I get 4 strokes. I'm still 1 under with my stroke. My one last remaining stroke. Here we go. Hole 9. This was playing 195. I used my 6-iron and I tried muscling it a little bit, so I hooked it. But that still leaves me an okay spot right here. And I was using my 56-degree. I should have used my 52. Look at, I chunked that a little bit, and had I used my 52, I would have reached the hole just because it's a little bit less loft on that club, and it's the high percentage choice, but I relied on a clean, crisp chip, and I didn't get it. So that was left me maybe about 15 feet for par, and I missed it. And that's a bogey. And that's it, my amigos. 4 over after 9 holes. Basically, I'm right back to my handicap. I get 4, and that's all, my amigos. I'm even starting the back 9. Stay tuned, my friends. I've got tons of content to edit. So just be patient. I'll be going little by little. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to reach out to me and let me know in the comment section. Thanks so much for tuning in, my amigos. I'll talk to you soon. All right.